you give someone a drink to try and then they start passing it around. Who are the rest of the people drinking out my drink? And then that one bastard that had the audacity to use your straw. I will scream. I want people to know I'm not that person. Don't share your spit with me, bro. Anyway, guys,
welcome to We Just Got Here podcast. What episode are we on? 25. Oh my God.
25.
Episode 25, guys.
What's half of 52?
Half of 52?
Yeah.
26.
Oh my God, we're like one episode away from our 6-month mark.
Yeah.
We're literally one episode away from us. That has flown by.
Yay.
I was looking at the thumbnail of our first
episode. No, we have
episode.
not been doing this for 6 months.
Yeah. I was looking at the thumbnail of our first episode. Christiana, let's just thank God for the glow up. Because it looked like we didn't even cream our lip. Why was my lip just brown? No liner, no gloss, brown.
Yeah, there was a distinct lack of razzle dazzle.
There was like distinct lack of razzle dazzle. Nah. We've literally been doing this for 6 months.
That's crazy.
Time flies.
Oh, look at 8-year-olds us being friends in school. Look at us now.
Don't ever do it.
That's so cool.
I know, right? Like literally.
I'm all proud
I was
of us.
thinking about it whilst I was driving here because I was listening to Fred again. Oh my God. Obsessed. I slept.
I need to listen to that album.
On Fred again. I slept on Fred again. Fred again. I listened. He did a DJ set on YouTube.
Okay.
His YouTube channel. And I played it. We were playing it yesterday. Had a little drink, which I'll talk about as part of my adult finds. And I swear, 70% of the time I was just dancing. I was up dancing. Like it felt like it took me back to the days of like my late teens, early 20s when I'd be like drunk off my head, like randomly in Bussy building, like just dance, like literally just in the most random of places. And it just reminded me of that time in my life where I was like, I could go out on the fucking bender and end up like eating a sloppy kebab with a whole group of strangers at 4 a.m. in Camden. Like, Fred again, amazing. Sorry, I just had to say that. Like, I slept on him. The album's amazing. He's amazing. The DJ set was insane. It was just a bit of me. It took me back to when I could afford to be hungover for a week.
I've got an idea for some content one day.
What?
So, like, we have a wheelie spinny thing.
Yeah.
And we just spin the wheel on a particular day.
Yeah.
For whatever area. So it'd be like Camden, Tottenham, Peckham, whatever have you. And we just go to a random party in the area and just see how the night plays out. Because I miss that. I miss going to like... Because London nightlife has changed so much where it's not like you now go to events. You can't just pull up to a club.
Ticketed and stuff.
Yeah. Everything's so pre-planned that you don't... And you kind of... The same kind of people can go to the same thing.
And then it's all watchy. You can't really dance because everyone's either filming or just judging you. Like, but I must be like, my party days weren't like, I'm really grateful for my party period because they weren't typical. So I wasn't going to like just the dance hall, like normal black raves. I was in there like Bussy building during disco nights.
Oh, sick.
Off my face, like literally
the opposite of me.
The opposite. So I had so many experiences when I used to go out. And I feel like it actually is what made me, I would say, somewhat of an interesting person because I've seen party life from so many different dynamics, like different perspectives.
Really cool. That's really
like,
cool.
I don't think there's like a kind of like, apart from like a grunge, like punk, even then I've experienced that as well. I went to a gig and then but like back in the day, I would literally just float London. It'll be me.
That's so cool.
Usually, like, this is why I always say that sometimes you need to party with white people. Honestly, it's literally a time was had.
Because they're a lot more free.
They're so free. You dance the way you want to dance. Like, the drinks are flowing. Everyone's having a good time. Literally, it's so fun. And listening to Fred again just took me back to those days. And I was literally like, oh my God, I feel so carefree. I don't even give a fuck about how I look when I'm moving. Not that I can't dance. I actually can dance. This misconception, the people that know me but don't really know me, that they don't know if I can dance or they've never seen me dance before.
You can't dance?
I'm like, I can dance. I'm steppers. Let's get that straight. I can step.
Do you know what? It's because people don't see Stephanie's wild side.
Yeah, they don't. This is what I was saying. I was thinking to the car, I was like, even Manny was shocked that I was like dancing to Fred again. I was like, Manny, if you met me in my early 20s, you'd be scared of me.
100%.
I don't party often, because when I party,
she goes ham.
I party. I'm written off for the whole week. The whole week. We actually need to do that. We need to get that spin wheel thing. I think that'll be really good content for Patreon. Right? Especially for Patreon. What? Girl? You know the kid that the gif of the kid dancing in the club with the sunglasses on?
Yeah.
That was literally me last night. I was literally drink in hand, like, I think Manny was even shocked. But I'm like, if you met me back then, oh my God, I would literally go get home at like 7 a.m, sleep for 20 minutes, get up, grab whatever coat I had, quickly like try and wipe myself down and go out. And I know that sounds like nasty, but that was just a sign of a good time. I might come into work with my AAA pass still slapped on my back. Why is it on my back? Don't know. Soho House, the first time I went there, it was 3 a.m. I was fucking licked off of Picantes, wolfing down on truffle pizza with all these bunch. I don't even know who half of them were.
That's so cool.
But that was I miss those days. I feel like
we can't bring it back.
Too serious.
It's too serious, and there's no reason.
There's actually no reason.
Like, honest to God, yeah. When you look at us, there is no reason. We actually don't have things weighing us down like that.
We don't have kids yet.
We don't have kids yet.
Like,
we have cats. We have cats.
Literally, a pre-drink. When's the last time we pre-drank?
Go.
Oh, places past faces. That wasn't.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
But like,
we need to do another one.
Yeah, but the stuff we did before to prep and prime us.
That was a time.
That was a time.
Oh.
So if we did that and actually went somewhere where we had an experience, oh my God.
Because that, and the dynamic of, because whenever I'm out with friends, yeah, the dynamic, and be it obviously, generally I tend to go out with my close friends. Mm-hmm. So her, Lauren, it is so hilarious because I become the target of everything. Like, I am just...
No, but even that night, I enjoyed it a lot because you were...
free.
You were free? Like, we were free.
We were free.
Like, we were free.
Oh, we were so free, guys.
So I'm like, if we had like the party, like the right party, oh my God. And if we had like a bit more of the, oh my gosh.
We need to set it up before the end of the year.
We need to. I even tried to see if there was a show, like a Fred Again show coming up. He's currently on the US tour, but I was just like, I need to go to, if I go to a gig, I think I'll lose my mind.
Do you know whose gig I want to go to and I didn't get tickets in time?
Who?
Isaiah Falls.
Really?
Yeah. Because now I'm on the waiting list and I'm like, actually, because I'd heard his music, but I didn't know him, name. Yeah. And then I was like, no, this is the person whose music bangs. Wait, hold on. Wait, put me on the waiting list. Oops.
So this is how I felt about Fred Again. You know, Fred Again, I know him for his marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's really good at marketing. So even like with the bike ride and stuff, I'm like, fuck. So they were doing that to this kind of music?
Crazy.
I would have lost my mind.
Crazy.
I need to I miss those days of being wild. I think back in the day, it's such a shame because I used to feel aware about it because I felt like people judged me. Like I was a bit messy and stuff. Like I would still handle business in the daytime, but I would say maybe like a bit messy back then. But I fucking loved it because you know the life I lived. Do you know the people I've met off the back of that? Like,
also like, because you got to remember, like people might say that, and this is why I'm always careful. Well, obviously now because we're older and we're wiser. But like, see when people are looking at other people that are messy, it's like, okay, but see the people that you're messy with, they're also doing big things.
They're doing. You can never chat about me because I'm handling business, but I need the mess. I need the
Because it's like really like work hard, play hard.
It's literally work hard, play hard. And I think we really need to work on the play hard part. Because I'm playing hard, but I'm playing hard in my yard. I need to be outside experiencing that. And I don't want to go. And the reason why I don't go out as much is because, like you said, everything's become ticketed. Events now, everyone's just looking at each other. No one wants to dance. No one wants to do anything. I want to be off my rocks and on the dance floor spinning.
100%. Because that's a sign of a good time.
That is a sign of a good time.
When people are doing like, oh, I'm just cute. I'm not cute, guys. I'm not cute. I'm not cute.
I'm not demure. I'm not classy. I'm not none of that. I'm not. You see them? I keep saying, you see them feminine talk coaches are like, how to attract a man.
It's not us.
I literally I promise you, I got my man. I married him and everything. Air Forces.
But the thing about us, and I'll say that, like, we are a vibe. I don't know about everything outside of that. Can't tell you that.
But we're a
vibe. Spend time with us. We're a vibe. You're going to have a great time. So,
I don't know what to tell you, sis. Work on the personality. But
yeah, anyway. How's your week been?
My week has been good. It's been good, you know. So I started my comedy course, my stand-up comedy course.
Yay!
So my first class was this week. I was 6 minutes late.
Okay.
Because I underestimated how far the place was from the station.
Okay.
And I'm like, I know I'm going to be the only black girl there. And I'm going to show up late. And it's going to look like I'm not serious. So I arrived there and lo and behold, I was the only black girl, but my teacher's actually black. And when I walked in, everyone just turned and looked at me and I was like, okay, cool. Let me just sit down and be as quiet as possible. And then, we like got into the exercises and stuff and I started to like loosen up a bit. And then the teacher asked us he was like, we'll go on a break. But as part of the break, not that I've asked anyone to, not that I expect you to have anything. Sorry, guys, my retainer. I expect you to have anything, but does anyone have any material that they've been working on that they want to perform? And I started working on my material 2 weeks before because I was like, I want to at least have something in case they ask. So I'd written it was like a 2 minute, I think it came up to 2 minutes, 12 seconds or 3 minutes, 12 seconds of a set. And I wasn't going to say anything at first, but I was like, you know what? Like, this isn't even the scary part of my life. Like, my ass is out on YouTube every week. This is light work. This is what, like, all of 8 people in this room, calm.
Who are learning at the same time.
That are learning at the same time. Yeah. And all of them are like actors. Like, some are like, one was like, it's a banker who's like just trying to find his humor, which I thought was really cute. Rest are like actors, and then you got like this cocky one. Let me not even say anything because I did mention the podcast in case they go listen. Anyway, I was like, you know, fuck it, let me just do it because this is not scary. This is not scary, Steph. Stop trying to pretend that this is scary. You do more outside of this. So I got up and I did the set. And I got really great feedback. I think people were kind of shocked because I was the quiet one. It almost felt like
they didn't expect it from me.
They expect it from me. Yeah. And even the teacher was like, the woman that we just saw on this stage and the woman that was sitting down there, 2 different people. And I was like, yeah, I'm like that. I'll feel out the room before I'm like, but I know how to perform. But yeah, I got really great feedback. And it just really made me happy because like, I really, really enjoyed it. So now I'm working on the full set for the showcase, which is next month. Sorry guys, I'm not inviting you because it's my first one. Close friends and families for now, and then hopefully when I start to do more open mics, especially towards the end of the year and into the new year, then I'll probably be more comfortable with letting you guys know where I'm performing. But yeah, I was really, really proud of myself. And it was just like, oh my God, I actually can do this. I am actually funny.
You are very funny.
But like, yeah, like being funny and being like stand-up funny, two different things.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't land that. They can be funny on TikTok, they can be funny online. But to land a real life audience is very different.
And that's what they taught us. That's what he even mentioned. He was like, every person that you've seen, and you know what, yeah, this part, I would say almost, it didn't bring me to tears, but it was like, oh my God, right. I could feel like 9-10-year-old Steph like screaming inside. It was like every major comedian that you've seen, a majority of them have come through this school.
Mm.
Like, he was naming people that are doing Netflix specials. He was like, they've all come through this school. So you're in the right place. And even when he was asking people why they were here, I was the only one that actually had the chance to say, I actually am pursuing, like, I'm doing this to help me with obviously this in terms of being better at storytelling, but I'm also actively pursuing this. Like, if it becomes a career for me, then that's a goal. That'll be a big feat for me. But it just made me like, yeah, it made me super happy because I was like, oh my God, I'm actually doing it and I'm actually brave enough to actually perform. So yeah, that was like, that's my win of the week. Definitely my win of the week. I literally went home grinning because like, oh my God, I've actually done that. Bear in mind that the material that I performed, I actually wrote it in my notebook and I didn't have my notebook.
Oh,
So I had
so
to
you
remember it.
That's so good, Steph.
Thank you. But yeah, it was exciting. So that was like a major, major feat of my week. My L of the week was supposed to be something else, but now, as of this morning, I flooded the bathroom by accident.
How the
I left
hell
the tap
did you
running
do
in
that?
the sink. So like literally the bathroom mat was floating.
How did you do that?
I was in a rush. I didn't realize that I left the sink running.
So when did you find out? Like
When I got out of the shower and I tried to look for the bathroom mat and it was floating.
So the water was just
there.
not draining.
It was all over the floor.
No, but what I'm saying is there's a drain.
Drain where?
In where did you leave? In the sink?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the water was a bit too much for the drain. The speed of the drain and speed of the tap are not aligned.
See.
So yeah, I hopped out of the shower, almost slipped because I was trying to get the bathroom mat. And then I ran to Manny and told him, and then
he
I left it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I don't know how to deal with that.
I don't know. I was like, do I bring a towel? Do I bring a bottle? I was like, he was like, no, none of those can save this.
Yeah,
things are floating.
It's bucket, isn't it? It's bucket.
I was just like, well, I'm gonna leave you with this and go record. Bye. So that's my other of the week. I literally flooded the bathroom. How was your week?
It weren't great.
It weren't great.
It weren't great. Yeah, it's not bad. It just felt very chaotic. I think we're all having I think for me anyway, actually, let me not speak for everybody. Sorry guys, you can speak for yourselves. I think I'm suffering the summer come down.
Yeah.
Like, and remember how we had the conversation about summer, right? And what summer is for me.
Yeah.
So I've been outside.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, obviously, the climax is obviously carnival.
Yeah.
And now it's just lackluster. It's just kind of like flaccid.
You know what, yeah, I'm enjoying it, but then I realized that my summer calm down is usually when my chaos starts.
How?
It's when I start actively looking to cause trouble somewhere.
Okay, same.
To like make up for the fact that there's no sun.
Yeah.
So that's when I start picking fights.
The poor boy.
That's when I start picking fights. Not even just with him, anybody.
Do you like anyone can get it?
I'll just start, hello, hi. Yeah, summer's done. Let's address the thing that you did 16 years ago.
I'm so tired of you.
It's so bad. Back in the day, yeah, winter was like autumn and winter. That's when I used to get in trouble. That's when I'll be
because the vibes are done.
Vibes are done. So I'm like, no, I just need to fight to keep myself entertained because there's no sun.
And the thing is, yeah, I realized that in my house, when it gets to winter, I don't go out. Like I actually refuse to do anything because it's cold. I don't want to be out, and there's nothing good out. Do you get what I mean? So like everything's cold and not vibey.
Exactly. So then I have more time to pick fights.
That's true. That is true.
Because I'm sitting at home, it's dark, it's cold. You can't go
you
nowhere.
can only do so many movie nights.
Exactly. So I'm fighting.
So yeah, I might start running again, obviously. You know, I'm going to be back to my...
But it's cold and dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's something romantic. So also, this is such a separate note, and I will talk about this another day. But that twilight period of when it just starts to get dark,
yeah,
I like being outside then.
Maybe because you live in London.
Yeah, anyway.
That twilight part where there's no street lights and just open fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fun.
I saw someone running yesterday, in fact, down it's like the private road of the East Side Estate. And it be dark then. It's like bush. It's forest. And my man's just running. I'm like, you know what? You could only do that because you're a man.
No, but because I would run track. I don't run. I don't
Oh,
run
yeah,
on the...
so you go on the... Okay, cool.
So it's lit?
So it's lit.
Yeah.
But not when
That's
it's
beautiful.
open field. I'm like, you could only do that as a man because me that's blind on top of a woman.
Nope.
I'll run into the bush. I won't even know where I'm going. I can't even walk in the dark.
Yeah, no. I have no
The other
business
day,
doing
I
that.
stepped on Chooks because I thought he was my croc on the floor. I was trying to get up so I could go use the toilet at night. I'm here trying to jab my foot into Chooks. It's only when he bit my foot that I realised that he went a croc.
This cat really has it hard.
Because you know when they sit, like when they compartmentalize themselves, they proper fold themselves. He looked like a damn croc.
Because he's small.
So I was there trying to put my foot. I was like, why's my foot not going? So when he bit me, the boy had to bite the hell out of me. Like, bitch, I'm sleeping. Oh, my bad.
Oops, sorry. But yeah, so I think I'm having summer calm down. On top of that, so my L of the week is I've started using Motion. So Motion is this software that is like an AI scheduling software, essentially. It helps manage your diary. And I've been paying for it from the beginning of this year. So it's like £25 a month and I haven't been using it. And I was like, Christiana, you got this for a reason. So because I struggle to concentrate. I just need things to keep me focused. So I got that. But what I've then managed to do is overfill it so that, normally you have like downtime where you've got time to kind of take a little bit longer to do things. Mine is moments of hyperfixation every moment of the day. So from the minute I wake up, I'm just kind of overwhelmed because it's like bam, bam, one thing after the other. So say, for example, someone's like, oh, guys, can we have a meeting today?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, no! Because obviously it's already packed. There's no extra time to move things. Do you get me? If I do, it then moves into my after work stuff. So it means I wake up like the Undertaker. I've just got stuff to do. Just got stuff to do from the beginning of the day, which is cute. And it has helped me be productive.
Did you get this from Grace Beverly? You've been looking at her schedule thing.
Yeah, so
I knew
Motion, yeah.
You've been looking at her schedule thing.
So it's not, because I know she has one with Motion. I didn't, so I watched her stuff first.
Yeah.
And I learned to do my to-do list because I love Grace Beverly. I am the biggest fan. I'm such a fan. So she's got a particular way she does her to-do list. And that's where I started.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I know she has a collaboration with Motion. I don't use her planning system with Motion, but I got Motion off the back of that. So yeah, I do incorporate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't kill yourself now. Just know she's got a team. Okay. Yeah, when you said, I was like, oh, she's definitely been looking at Grace's stories.
100%.
Okay, yeah, you don't run through companies. Calm down. Calm down.
I just want to be
Put some breaks in the schedule. There ain't nothing that you're working on that requires you to have a schedule that is making you anxious and rise up like the Undertaker. It's okay. All right? Calm down. I don't know what you're feeling it with.
The fact that he said, girl, that's Grace Beverly all over it.
Yeah.
She said, I know you too well.
I was like, please, you're not running 3 companies. Put some breaks in that schedule, girl. There ain't nothing that you're doing that requires you to be rising up like the Undertaker.
Then Malachi will be like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm like,
got stuff to do. It's okay. It's actually okay. She's got a team. Okay? Fuck.
Oh, so yeah, that's been my week. But I wanted to touch on this quickly because things I saw on the internet, which is going to go into our main topic, yeah. But guys, Ice Spice and Cleo Trapper.
Chicken salad. Feed your friends.
You want to sleep in my bed? I just think it's a bit weird. Can I not play with my pussy just once? Said rare. A chicken salad? It was the tongue for me. A chicken salad?
Just feed your friends.
Right. So for those that don't know, there are 2 rap artists in America. Obviously, Ice Spice and a girl called Cleo Trapper. They're both from New York, if I'm not mistaken.
Cleo Trapper is you may know her from TikTok. She's also behind the whole meme of that was too good. So you may know her from there. Because some people don't know she's actually a rapper.
Oh, really?
Some people know her from TikTok.
Swear down.
Yeah. So
oh,
if you know that that was too good,
so
you know it's her.
Cleo Trapper, from what I know of the story, Steph, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Cleo Trapper and Ice Spice, they meet on TikTok or Instagram. They meet on socials. Cleo Trapper's obviously feeling Ice Spice's vibe. She's like, girl, you eating it. Ice Spice is obviously coming up. Ice Spice then goes on tour. And they become friends actually.
Yeah.
Scrap that. They become friends first. And then Ice Spice goes on tour and brings her friend, Cleo Trapper, to be the introducing artist?
Opening act.
Opening act. So now they're on tour together. Now, Cleo came online to say that she felt like she was mistreated to a degree on the tour. And from what I saw, these are the clips that have gone viral. It was stuff like they weren't feeding her. I think the space was, what was it with her bedroom? Like the space for her bed is like small.
Really small, yeah.
Yeah. So
cool. The security weren't helping her with her bags.
There was just no support for her and her team whilst on this tour. Now, when I was following it and Ice Spice's management and people were saying the industry essentially knows how things run.
Yeah.
And
your team is essentially supposed to provide those things for you. It's not the main act's responsibility. In fact, you guys have quite separate teams. As in, there's been tours where, like, the opening acts, you don't even see the main artist like that. Like, it's not a thing.
Okay.
So,
well, obviously, because, you wouldn't be friends.
You wouldn't be friends.
You're
but
just
obviously, I think with this one, I think what makes the case a bit more unique is the fact that they're friends. So even as on a friend level, feed your friend.
So, now going back to chicken salad. So there was a moment where Cleo Trapper was like, Ice Spice's team would go out for food and no one would ask her if she wanted anything. Now, her point was like, I have the money, I can pay.
Yeah.
Just offer.
Yeah.
Offer like, oh, we're going here. Do you want food? And she was like, but they had told her there's no money allocated in the budget for her, which you say is like normal. Well, which is known to be industry.
Yeah.
Normal.
You just have your own budget.
Right. So then Babes was online saying, y'all can't afford a chicken salad for me. A chicken salad. Cool. So then obviously going back and forth because it was her friend.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I hear it because industry standard is industry standard. However, if that's my bedroom, if I go on tour or Steph goes on tour and we're with each other and Steph's breath is hot and her stomach is growling on stage.
And you're not feeding me?
Do I not love my mate?
I'm bursting into the dressing room. I'm eating everything. You can't even starve me.
But naturally, if I'm eating, I'll be like, Steph, do you want to try some? Like, do you know it? Or like, you'd think about your bedroom.
Give me a spoon or something. I'm hungry. How am I supposed to perform? Mouth was dry on stage. I'll start begging for food. Like, guys, does anyone have a chip? I just use my time on stage to beg for food. I'm hungry. I can't lie. I can't rap for you, man, today. Someone needs to give me some food, please.
Like, just out of politeness. And this is the thing, at some point, it's kind of like, if you're going somewhere, you will offer that. When people come to our house to do work, I feel funny because I'm like, oh, you can't eat in front of them. It feels...
And I'm eating because after I've given you a cup of tea, you're on your own.
Yeah.
You're on your own. After I've given you a cup of tea, you're on your own.
No, I really will like, oh, we've got some snacks with you.
No! Not my snacks. I'm paying you. I've given you a cup of tea, coffee, water. That's my standard. After that, you man are on your own. You're collecting my money. On top of that, my food.
So, but then this makes me think, obviously, as they were friends, going into overfamiliarity. Because this makes me think, how friends were they friends if Babe's stomach is growling and you're not like, girl, have you eaten?
Yeah. I feel like...
Maybe they weren't friends.
Maybe she maybe overestimated her position in Ice Spice's life. Because you have them people that think that you're brethren. I'm like, you're an acquaintance at best.
So, because this is what you have with me a lot.
I can't stand it. There's a phase we used to call everyone your best friend out, and to the point I didn't even want the title. Because like, if this is what's in the category, leave me out of it. I don't even want this. That's my bestie, that. Don't call me your best friend if that's what you're going to bring into... I don't want it.
Stephanie and other friends actually have had this big issue with me. Because obviously I may have a boundaries issue. And actually, when you spend time with me, I'm very full on as a person. And because I'm full on, I feel like sometimes people misread the situation or have been misread the situation. And not in the fact that we're not friends, we are friends, but not the fact that we're not best friends. Like, we're not like... But obviously, because we'll share hobbies and share time or share workspaces together, I'm doing a lot of things with these people. So they happen to then think they're closer friends with me.
I don't know why you're trying to make it seem like, oh, like you don't do nothing and they just assume. You're all up in their pussy. You spend day and night with them. Literally day and night.
Okay.
So it's not, don't try and make it seem like, oh, I'm not doing that. I don't know why they assume that. You do too much, if anything.
I'm just having a time with people.
You do too much.
And I'm a lover girl. I am a lover.
You do too much. You do way too much. It's too much. I don't know why you tried to position it there like it was like, I don't do nothing.
That is my
and these man, you tried to make it seem like you're the gal, them sugar, and you're not doing that. You are the simp. Don't you ever. I don't know what you tried to do there. Oh, some people just might misread the situation. You're out there, flowers at the embassy whilst they're receiving their citizenship. Now, I'm going to say it. Don't try and tell me about, I don't know what I'm doing. You're doing too much.
Nah, I love that babe though. I love that babe so bad.
You're doing too much.
No, so the thing is, I love a good friendship, Stephanie knows, I love a good friendship.
You're like a tick. You just grab onto them and stick and just live off them, just suck the blood out of them. You want to eat them.
No, like, I will make a good friendship and it will be batty and bench. However, this is fair. I do that. And people that I have shared hobbies with, shared interests with, 100%, because then we bond over things and I'm very, very intense. So I'll bond over things, hard jobs, bonding. However, obviously, I do have the same four friends from school. Yeah, there's 4 of us from school.
Who's the 4th one?
G.
Oh, yes.
4 friends from school.
I love how you knew which one I was missing.
No, actually 5, because if you add Rocks as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because, Rocks is like, what, year 8? Yeah, 7, yeah. 8, yeah. So, like, I have the same 5 friends from school. Obviously, I've made friends across the years who I'm very close to now. But, like, I have 5 that everyone who's new to my life will always know.
Mm-hmm.
Has been my day one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, just everyone knows them. And so I think the biggest thing that has bugged you lot is somehow I create an environment, and this is where I have to be accountable. I create an environment in my friendships where people think in the ranking of friendship, they rank higher than you lot.
Well, yeah. And they see you more. And you do things with them that you wouldn't do with us.
What's your problem? What's your problem today?
If this is an open thought, if we're having an open discussion about this, let's talk about it. Let's fuck the topic of the day. Let's fucking talk about it.
This is not a therapy session.
No, let's talk about it. Let's actually have an honest chat.
Sis, let me unpack.
Let me unpack my shit. Because you create an environment. The reason why they think they rank higher is because we don't exist. When you find a new friend, we don't hear from you.
You're ruining my image.
We don't hear from you, brother. We don't hear from you. I could go weeks. There's a point in my life where I could go months without hearing from you.
Andrew's gonna have
and I'll just be sitting there on Instagram stories. And it'll be the same person. Ding, ding. I'm like, okay, fair enough. But let there be any type of trouble. Let something happen. All of a sudden, you remember us. That's the environment you created. So then when these people meet us, like, oh, who are these people? We don't even get the respect that we deserve. Because you don't even take us out. We're just inside. Not even for a young pastor. Not even the ZZs.
No,
Andrew is going to flip the table when he reads this. When
Andrew,
he listens to this,
Andrew is going to flip the table. Like the comments.
He's going to be in there, long paragraphs. And at first I thought, maybe it's just like, she just wants, I know you like having a lot of friends and stuff. I was like, maybe she just needs that love. Maybe she's not getting it from us. But let something happen. All of a sudden, them people nowhere to be found. It's us that has to be rolled out. Do the night shift. Then when you're happy again, you just put us back in the box, back on the shelf.
That's not true.
Where you left us and go outside with your other friends.
Can I just say it? Like, I think it's like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I realised that this was an issue that I really need to work on. And I started working on it a lot better. 100%.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I'm just going to say this. The way you made me feel pushed me into marriage. So don't ever ask me why I chose Maddie. He's never put me on the shelf.
I can't stand her.
I feel like a priority. I feel loved.
Anyway, because
I'm just saying, I was like, if we're going to have an open chat about it, let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Because there were things that you did with that other babe that you have never done.
There are so many things I've done with that other babe.
You didn't even know when I got my Nigerian passport.
Yeah, no.
You don't? Yeah.
No, but like I was invited to her thing, and it was a big deal for her. Why did she
feel comfortable to invite you?
Because I was her friend.
Because you were besties. Yeah.
That's a really... Were we? No, we were friends. We were very
don't try and downplay it now. Don't try and downplay it now. Don't try and downplay it now.
You know what? I can't. I actually love that babe so bad. Like, guys, this is the one of the only friends that I'm like, damn it. I had to get rid of the friendship. Damn it.
And that just makes it feel like, what? Are you not comfortable with what you have at home?
What do you mean?
Do we not fill your void?
Wait, what does that have to do?
Because why are you still missing her? If you're happy at home, why are you still looking outside?
No! Wait, hold on.
Now, I just need to know, because if you're happy at home, why are you still looking outside? What do you mean? You're acting like she's the one that got away. And you can only feel like that if you're not satisfied with what is at home.
No, I'm really happy with what I've got at home.
So why,
my friendship group is fucking elite.
So why is she still a trigger?
She isn't a trigger. You're not a trigger.
Well, it's just like, oh, well, I wish it worked out.
No, it's really one of those situations where, like we spoke about, some things, sometimes you'll meet people and they're wonderful people in their individual. I know you're going to disagree with everything I've just said, knowing the person. However, I think they're great people, but you just cannot be, you're not compatible. And that was what I think as a person, she's lovely. We were just incompatible as friends to every degree. Like, you can't reason the same. You can't, like, there was nothing to save that. So then it's not to say, like, I don't like her. That's the problem. Like, so there's situations where it's not to say you don't like someone. It's not to say you don't love people. It's just in life, the people that you are don't work, and you're going to buck up and you're going to, what's that thing? Trigger the insecurities and yada, yada, yada.
And it's just volatile. It just doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, the feelings, whether old or new, it doesn't warrant you two coming together, because it will be complete chaos.
And we saw that.
And sometimes it looks like, sometimes you forget how chaotic it can be when you're out of the situation for some time. But you know that if you two come together, it's a madness.
Yeah. Because we've had this discussion, and I was like, if I was to try and embark on that friendship again, everything will go to the pits of hell.
It will go to the pits of hell. Like, it would literally be so volatile. Yeah, man. We're too old for volatile. We're too old. We're actually too old. We actually have to go to work.
Yeah! It will actually be crazy.
We actually have to go to work.
And like, I'm sorry, yeah, but that level of volatility, friendship shouldn't take you there. I'm so sorry. Right, going back to overfamiliarity. So, I've got a question for you. When did you first start experiencing overfamiliarity? Like,
do you know? I feel like overfamiliarity is something that as a kid I experienced. You know the aunties that were just there. There's no boundaries. They'll just say anything and everything to you.
mm-hmm.
Like the ones that were quick to comment on your body or like,
oh yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, like I remember like back in the day, there was this particular auntie. Every time I used to see her, she'd make me like twirl around for her, and she'd like obviously check out my body. But
How
now
old
I
were
think
you?
about that, that was wildly inappropriate. I was probably like, it was definitely before I was 11. Like when I was developing. As in, people let me know I was developing before I even realized I was developing. And that used to annoy me because I'm like, I can't say anything back to you that, oh, that I'm not comfortable or I don't want to do it because it'll be seen as disrespect. But it was such a big thing for me because because I was taller, I already looked older for my age. So from when I was like 6, 7, which is absolutely fucked, I used to get catcalled. My mum would send me to the shop and grown men, uncles, are catcalling me. And that's why, like, even in my teens, it used to make me so angry when someone would try and draw me on the street because it would just take me back to that feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I knew what they were doing was wrong. And I'm like, why are you talking to me? Even as a little kid, I would go irate. I just want to exist. I don't want anyone to look at my body or look at me in that way. I'm a kid. And I was very hyper aware of how I was perceived by men at that age. You know how fucked that is? To the point where there was a particular incident that happened. This was even in Nigeria that happened that could have gone so wrong for me. But because I was so hyper aware of how men perceive me, I was able to, thank God, I was able to run before anything could happen. But even that was just like a lack of boundaries. I literally told my mum, I told my aunts, I was like, this person's perceiving me this way. And they're like, don't be silly, you're a kid, da 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 da. And I was right. And that's why I was so big on boundaries that there was certain things like, even like, you know, in Nigeria, like, when you're a kid, I don't know if they do this in the Caribbean, like they'll bath you in the basin and stuff. I refused to bath in the open basin.
Really?
I was petrified of the bathroom because back then it was just like almost like a shack, no light, nothing. And I'm scared of the dark. But I was taking myself there, bathing. I refused. I had to set boundaries from very young because I had to protect myself. I'm taller than everyone else, so I look older. I wouldn't even say I was necessarily developing faster. I feel like I started developing around the average age, 10, 11.
Yeah, because you developed later than me.
Yeah, like I didn't have like boobs and stuff, but I had a bum.
Cause
Yeah, but I had a bum, so that became an issue for me. And like, because I was so hyper aware of that, when people used to do the thing of like, oh, turn around, let me see, you're growing, no, no, no. Or when uncles would be like, we'll refer to you as my wife or our wife, it used to make me irate because I knew
what you're doing.
What you're doing. I was so aware when I was young. I was so aware. So it used to annoy me. I think this is why till this day I hate any kind of oppression of people. I flipping hate it because that felt like oppression. So yeah, like I was very like hard on creating boundaries from then. But yeah, I can like recall from young, like adults being over familiar with me as a child. Thankfully, nothing happened to me, but that's because I was very aware, one of how I was perceived, but I was very, very adamant about boundaries. Even if I wasn't allowed to tell you to stop or tell you that I don't want to, I'll make sure the next time I see you, you're not coming near me, bro. I'll make sure I don't even come out my room when visitors come to the house. That's how bad it is. And then as I got older, I feel like the internet allowed people to become over familiar with what they thought I was on the internet. I'm not any different, but even to this day, I find that people think because they follow me on socials, or maybe we follow each other, that we're friends or like friends to a certain level. And I find that even leads to over familiarity where they will feel comfortable to ask certain things or say certain things to me, whether it's in response to like my tweets or like in my DMs on Instagram, etc. I'm just like, how did we even get here? Like, how do we get to a position where you feel like brave enough to say that or feel comfortable enough to say that to me. I usually air them.
Yeah.
That's probably...
That's a you thing. Yeah.
And I usually air them so that they can go, when they realize I haven't responded to that message, they can go back and really think about what they said and whether that
it was appropriate. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel I keep saying I feel like the internet has made people way too comfortable.
So I agree. I think especially after COVID, yeah, people, because obviously our worlds became a lot more insular, and I'm not, you know me, being the lover girl I am, I'm not too mad at it because I am all for social friendships. I love it. I love building a social friendship. No, people know too much about me from this podcast, you know.
You love a friend. I'm like, what is it that you're missing in life? You love a friend?
And it's like, it's not like to say I don't even have the same set friendship group. Like, it's not like I've made new friends and I don't have it in my own, like I've got my staple friendship group. Like,
you want to friend the whole world.
I love the whole, I would if I could. Until obviously people get mean. I'll go into this. So like, I love it. Like people will be friendly. It's like, hey girl. And then people get weird. Like I feel like, and this is where it crosses into overfamiliarity, because I feel like there's a point where people feel like, especially when they actually don't know you, they don't know where your limitations are, they don't know where your sensitivities are. And so people would then start to say things. And I think there's this weird thing with us being through a screen. We're not good at reading people anymore at all, or reading the room. So like, I'm really hyper vigilant of what I say to people, especially if it's like, you know, we're talking about sensitive topics or people might be going through things. I'm not going to be the first to, I might like the person, I might care about the person, but I'm not your close friendship group, so I'm not going to talk about that until you post about it, you make something to say, oh, I'm opening up this conversation. If you're not opening up a very sensitive conversation with me, I'm definitely not going to start triggering anything with you. Do you get what I mean? But I think people can't, we're struggling because we've built these social friendships so much.
Parasocial.
Right. We now don't know how to navigate the sensitivity that comes with the actual human being behind the profiles that we are.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So like, and even like when I do make friends as well, I feel like, again, and this probably is through social media, someone told me this, because of the way I come across a lot, people think I'm very different from how I actually am as a person. Like my friends know me. So I'm very high energy. I'm a good time girl. And I am. But also I'm very, very sensitive. I do panic a lot. I am very serious about my life. I'm very serious about the decisions I make, and everything is a big thing. And I don't think that necessarily comes across on social media, especially everything being a big thing. So I'm very selective with the words I use, how I choose to interact with people, when I choose to interact with people, just because I'm always thinking about how it is, the after effects of anything, right? And I find that so many people don't move like that, especially when it's like new people coming into your life. And so, you know, I've had howlers, and people just do like, so some of my overfamiliarity icks would be like, for example, mentioning my exes, like talking to me, prying me about my relationship with my exes. Like, girl, why you care?
Why do you care? I hate that shit. This apparently happened to me this week.
Yeah,
and I was literally like, I don't know why I didn't even know the person.
That's weird.
If they actually existed.
Yeah.
I didn't know the person, and you're asking, it's not even like they're asking about a person from the past. They're asking the person from my past about me. Why are you doing that?
Girl, you're weird.
I don't know you.
Girl, you are weird.
And they sent a link to my socials. It literally made me want me to lock off all my socials.
That would make you put your stuff on private, 100%.
Literally, what are you doing?
Like, Steph called me and I'm like, this is weird. It's giving you. It's giving you.
It's like, giving you're talking to yourself. That's how ridiculous it was.
No, I meant you, the show.
Oh, yeah,
like you, like, it's giving Joe.
Yeah, no, literally.
Like, girl.
Why are you... Don't mention... If I don't know you, if I can see a screenshot of your name and I don't recognize it, you have no business
also,
speaking about
what
me.
is up with being in people's private business?
I don't know. Okay.
From back a day.
So you find out and then what? What are you going to do?
What can be done with said information?
I'm here talking about that I've got lawyers that will send their own mum to prison, and you think you're brave enough to speak my name. For what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? It's over familiarity, and I hate it so much. And I know most of it comes because of the kind of job that I do. And unfortunately, in the field that I work in, if you're good at your job, you become a public figure. By becoming a public figure, what happens is that people become super curious about you. So whatever in they can get to get close to you, they may not even necessarily care about you as a person. Just want to say that they know you. They'll find whatever lead they can get. I've had people lie to other people and say that they know me, but they lost my email. So can they loop me in with them on email? They'll do it and I'll completely ignore it. And I'll go to the person and say, I don't know that person. They'll be like, well, he said that he knows you from back in the day when you used to work there. I've never met that person in my life. It's so irritating. That's like, especially with me, because I'm super protective of like my personal space, like my family, my home, everything. I hate it when I know that people are making the effort to try and find out things about me or just be nosy or be over familiar. Like, my number one thing when it comes to over familiarity icks is like following my family on socials when I don't know you.
That's
like
gross.
that. Like following my partner because you see he's in my comments or that we're tagging.
That's just
you're
want to
so
be
cute.
in your life.
Literally, I'm not even joking. The day that I think it was when I announced my engagement, the amount of people that went on my husband's page and we're liking stuff that people are following him. And I was literally like, I don't even chat to you like that. Why are you following my husband?
That's weird.
What are you doing?
That's so
He's
weird.
not choosing to be a public figure. Yeah. I didn't even choose to be a public figure. Why are you following my partner?
That's weird.
It's really weird. I can't stand it. Because what are you finding there? Or the people that will try and go out their way to make friends with him in order to like get pally with me.
Yeah.
There's one babe that does this. Like, she's been following me for time on socials, yeah. And then she went out of her way to go and try and make friends with my husband. And then what happened was that I think they became just like acquaintances. And we're at an event. And then like she came over and she's like, hi, like all of them, like literally loud, like in my face. And you know me, I'm just like, too much. And like she's like trying to cling on to us. I'm like, bro, is this your friend? It's like just socials, but because she's become familiar with him, she now thinks that that's it into with me. I'm like, no.
It's not the same.
No.
We're not the same people.
We're not the same people.
And the thing is, the difference with Stephanie and her husband's very much got character like me, to be fair. So, like, friendly, sweet. Steph is the actual opposite.
I'm the opposite.
Actual opposite.
I'm the opposite. Don't come near me. I hated the fact that she could even chat to me. Not even in like a cocky way, but I'm just like, I know your intentions.
Yeah.
Don't use my family to try and get to me or to try and get something. Don't do that. I hate that. They didn't choose to be in this.
And also, what you think you're going to land, you're not going to land it.
You're not going to land it because I can see straight through you, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you talking to my partner? You're like, oh, how's Steph? Where's she from? Where did she... Don't ask no questions about me. Sorry, I know I'm talking like I'm not famous or anything like that, but people are just flipping weird. I literally hate it. And there's another one actually. There's another big ick that I had. Hold on, let me check my notes. I think I had this.
Yeah, you had a few because I was rattling my brain like, what are mine?
Oh, when I follow people back on social, when they follow me and I follow them back and they immediately in my DMs asking for favors, let me be clear. I'm not a nice person by nature. I don't want to help everyone because guess what? It's stress on me. Have tact. Be tasteful. How can I follow you back and you're already in my DMs? Hey, so I have this thing. I'm not even gonna, I literally will read it and not respond. People need to know that socials it's not a way, I'm not looking for leads for work via social, especially on Instagram and Twitter. I'm there to laugh and chat shit and keep up with my friends. I don't want to hear about work.
It's true. Outside of Steph's emails, don't come to her.
I don't even tweet about work.
Yeah.
You would think I'm such an unserious person by my tweets. It's literally my bio that saves me. But I intentionally do it so everyone feels stupid to even use socials to come to me about work. If I was meant to know about it, you would have my work email. If you don't have my work email, it's a sign that we have no business to be speaking. I hate it when people DM me about work. Even artists I work with, when they DM me on Instagram, I ignore them.
Yeah, because it's not. And also, like, for your own mental, like, please don't dirty up. Don't, not dirty it up, sorry, that's very harsh use of language, but like work to a degree can be stressful. So why are you now bringing that into a place that I come to play?
Please.
Tell me why. So now I should feel the same stress when I open my emails on Insta when I'm trying to kiki.
I'm trying to kiki or hear message me. Like, don't you even feel weird about it? I don't know you.
Yeah, don't do that.
I hate it. And I also hate when people put their damn hands in my food when I don't know them like that. I was eating chips in an event and they were like, oh my God, can I have one? And they put their hand in my food. I don't know you. Why is your hand in my food? You think you're bonding with me? I fucking hate you now. Whatever you wanted before, you're definitely not getting it now. Why is your hand in my food? And I was hungry, Christian. You know me?
When it comes to food.
Sometimes I leave the home dry and hungry. No water, no food.
For this pod.
And I'm hungry. And you're putting your hand in my food. Who are you? You think you're bonded? I fucking hate you right now. Get the fuck out my face.
This reminds me, there's one time I was at a party. It was an open party, COVID, I had this drink, So I had a group of friends and there was a friend that isn't my friend in this place, And so I gave it to my friend to taste. I was like, taste it. And then the girl that I'm not friends with grabbed her hand and I was like, let me taste it. And took my drink. You know when I said it?
No, I'll scream. I said, oh, you fucking mad. Drop the cup, you dickhead.
You know what? After she drank it, I put the cup on the
floor.
No,
you don't put it down.
It's just like, girl, we ain't
this one did it. No.
Girl, we're not friends.
Or when you give someone a drink to try and then they start passing it around. Who are the rest of the people drinking out my drink? And then that one bastard that had the audacity to use your straw. I will scream. I want people to know I'm not that person. Don't share your spit with me, bro. Don't share your spit with me, bro. Don't share your spit with me, bro.
In front of you.
I will literally vomit.
She will actually project her vomit in front of you.
On my straw? You don't even know me. You don't know what I have.
Don't know where she was last night.
You don't know where my mouth's been.
Girl.
And you're here using my straw. And you think that we're bonding. I hate you. I hate you.
Stephanie's been like, yuck,
out, yuck. I'm like, don't ever bring that friend anywhere that we go to. Are you absolutely insane? Why are you tasting my drink like that? Why are you even tasting my drink? Go get your own drink. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Or when, this is one that's going to make me sound like an artist, and I've said this before. When babes that are significantly younger than me call me hard or babe.
I can't stand you with this. This one gets on my nerves. This one, guys,
There's no reason why a 21-year-old should be calling me hunt or babe. Sorry.
I can't. I just
We're
can't.
not mates.
It's a word, Stephanie.
I don't care. What you're saying is that your breasts are bigger than mine. No.
I don't even actually know what to do with
You're saying my breasts are bigger than yours. So you're my hun. You're my babe.
How did you work?
No.
How did your brain work?
Because someone like that, they're the type, They're the type that they think they can take on your man. Are you crazy?
Let's go to Reddit question of the week.
No, because imagine a 21-year-old coming in, hey babe, how are you? Who the fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to?
It's a word.
Don't call me babe.
So what should they call you, auntie?
Not auntie, just call me Steph. And even then, calm down.
Oga, sorry. Madam.
Call me madam. Call me madam. Call me sister Steph. Don't you dare.
Like you're in church.
Yeah.
I'm just actually sick
My
of you.
siblings call me sister Steph.
Yeah, but you're also like 20 years older than your if more.
I'm a good 29, 28 years older than them kids.
Yeah, girl. You're talking about people that are 9 years old.
Imagine Mimi growing up. Yeah.
You're talking about people that are 9 years younger than you,
Imagine Mimi growing up. We're in our 50s.
But that is an age difference.
She comes in calling us hun.
No, but that's fine though.
Do you think she's eating for the week?
No, but that's fine because at the point where she's in her 30s.
Sure.
Wait, no, she's in her 20s.
I'm going to be everyone's most hated person in this episode. There's no don't call me hun if you're under the age of 25.
You're sickening.
Call me
You
Steph.
actually have a problem.
Call me Steph.
You actually have a
Because
problem.
I'm not your hun. Because that's how they get over familiar. All of a sudden they're talking about your wig. Nah, calm down.
Right,
I'm
guys.
not your mate.
We're going to go on to Reddit question of the week because we're
just
running out
angry
of
today.
time.
I'm just angry. I need therapy. Shit. Better help me.
Okay, so Reddit question of the week. What sayings drive you up the wall? So the first one is, whenever someone refers to their husband as hubby, I know someone who refers to their kids as the Cubs, and I fucking hate it.
I fucking hate that. What, the Cubs. I mean, Lion King. Who the fuck do you think
cute.
you are? The Cubs. You see the two useless children that can't even defend themselves and they're called the Cubs. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. I can't lie. You know what? Yeah, the saying that drives me up the wall, which might be a shot to you. You say a variation of it is when someone says like, "You get me," after every sentence, and they're not making a good point. It says like, "I'm not getting you," and I actually don't want to get you because you're terribly wrong. But you say, "You get what I mean?" Oh.
Does that, because I say it bears
it drives me up the way you say, "Get what I mean." What does that mean? What's it get what I mean?
Get what I mean?
No, but you said there was a time when you were saying, "You get what I mean."
Because I speak fast, so I merge my words together. You get what I mean? Yeah, I say, you get what I mean? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'm from Newham. What do you want?
What are you meaning? Do you think you're making a big point? There's something difficult about what you're saying.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, someone said, as a millennial, I've generally accepted a lot of the new slang introduced by Gen Z / Gen Alpha. God, I forgot about Gen Alpha. I don't necessarily use them myself, but I accept how vernacular evolves with each generation. And yet, Riz just angers me for no reason I can't describe.
I love Riz.
I hate Riz. I hate Riz. It's not everything that we must shorten. It's not everything that we must shorten. Just say charisma. What is Riz?
Oh my God, I didn't know that Riz was short for charisma.
I may have made that up. I'm assuming it is. Charisma.
Riz. It makes sense.
Yeah, but why would you shorten that down to Riz?
It's cute.
I hate them for that.
Riz.
She's got no Riz.
I love it,
No, I can't.
It's so cool. But also, that might be my millennial self trying to be young. This one is funny because this is me. Saying not gonna lie about something that would absolutely be insane to lie about. I say I'm not gonna lie, Bears. I say it so much.
I say I'm not gonna lie, but I say I'm not gonna lie for that most subtle saying ever. Like, it's not even outrageous.
So yes, exactly what they're saying. No, but like, I just think I'm not gonna lie. It's just a way of showcasing your opinion.
Yeah, I'm not being rude. I'm not being funny.
See, I hate I'm not being rude because you're definitely going to be rude.
Yeah, when I say I intend to be rude.
Yeah, and I have a big issue with the people that say that. Or like, I'm not rude, I'm just direct. No, you a cunt.
No, you're rude. If I say I'm not being funny, I'm about to hurt you. If I say I'm not being funny, I'm about to stick it on you.
Like, I'm just direct. Like, I don't care if I sound... No, you a dick. Sit with that.
Someone said, when my aunt or anyone around me their age says, watch this space, like they have something interesting going on, I unfortunately have to use LinkedIn and I read this phrase up 10 times a day. Good things coming, watch this space. Cue crickets for months as they forget to announce their thing. Some people when people are leaving the job, yeah, they're like, oh, I'll watch this space for announcements on my next move, my next adventure. They're still looking for a job.
Do you know what? When I thought of watch this space, yeah, and this is the competitiveness in me, because in my head I translated that as bet. Just bet.
Yeah, I do like to, when someone says that, I'm really bad, man. I like to see what the next step is to judge whether it was a good enough step. Like, what are you saying? You're coming for my job or what? Like, what do you mean?
I feel like watch this space is like...
That's like a war cry.
No, it's like a good things are coming.
Yeah, but what is it? Because why are you saying watch this space? Like to say I should be watching you. Are you saying that I'm a dickhead?
See
are
therapy.
You saying I'm a dickhead?
What you need.
What are you saying? You're saying that your life is better than mine?
That's not what they said.
Why am I watching your space?
Something good is
my
coming.
Life, if you
but the thing is, things could be positive.
If you thought my life was good, why would you assume that I'm watching you? Maybe I'm PMSing. No, I just want to know. If you thought my life was good, why would I need to watch your space? Wouldn't I be too busy watering my own grass? You think I'm just sitting here waiting around for you to make an announcement?
So you see me, and I love taking the English language literally, but obviously it's not a very literal language. Do you get what I mean? So it's like,
but like they said, watch this space.
They did say watch this space, but obviously because
so what is
it's
the
terminology to
What's
say?
the terminology to say what?
At this point, something great is going to happen.
So why do I need to
because
wait
good
for
things
you?
will come from watching this space.
Okay, but why do I? Because
good things are going to happen.
Why are you telling me to watch the space and wait for you to announce your good news?
Because the good news might be effective to the community. Do you understand?
No, it won't.
Because if you have a community mindset,
you getting a new job, Chanel,
a win for one is a win for all, baby.
You haven't getting a new job, Chanel, has nothing to do with me. So why are you asking me to watch this space? Because you wanted to make it look like I've got something big that's gonna make my life better than yours. So you should watch this.
She didn't say better. They didn't say better.
Care. That's the assumption.
See, that's how you interpreted. And therapy, girl.
That's where the war starts.
Right, let's move on to Reddit Realness.
Right, Reddit Realness of the week. Ended things because he's messing with his stepsister.
Being
fucking.
There we go.
Sorry, I couldn't say it in the meantime because you got cut it up for clips. Throwaway because he knows my main. My ex, 30 male, and I, 27 female, had been together for almost 4 years. I moved to a different state for a job opportunity, and he went back to live with his dad and stepmom again until I settled here. I found out that he's been romping with his stepsister. He accidentally sent a screenshot of a conversation with her to a group chat with him, his friend, and myself. We all play games together instead of just his friend. So his friend knows that he's fucking his stepsister.
That's gross.
She has a kid of her own, and he's basically acting like a stepdad now. He's acting like a stepdad to his stepsister's son. He would hang up on me when the daughter wanted his attention, taking them all out for ice cream. Instead of saving, he would do things with them, etc. His younger brother, 24 male, was having sex with her before he moved there. So he basically stole his stepsister from his own brother. Sorry, hold on. His younger brother, 24 male, was having sex with her before he moved there. So he basically stole his stepsister from his own brother. What is going on here?
That family's weird.
I just need to get this out there. I still can't wrap my head around this. So this is just free for all. It's giving Pornhub storyline. It's giving porn that was written by a very horny 16-year-old.
That family's strange.
What do you mean? So he is fucking his stepsister, acting like a stepdad to his stepsister's daughter. Their younger brother also used to fuck the stepsister.
So you lot are just brothers.
You lot were just in there, in that family home, just fucking. Just fucking. Just fucking. Then doing that family portrait afterwards. Oh my Lord. Just fucking. It's giving hillbilly.
100%.
It's giving cousins. It's giving cousins. Have you seen that family? They did a documentary of them. And their mum and dad were either cousins or siblings. And all of them.
Can you see it on the faces? Because you know when the genetics are too close.
Every single one of them done.
When the genetics are too close.
One just barks, Christiana. One just barks. Like, all he was doing throughout the whole interview was barking.
Genetics are too close.
Christiana.
It's too close.
When I say, even the presenter was baffled. He didn't know what the fuck he just walked into. Everyone. There was not one normal person in that batch. I said one was just sitting in the rocking chair barking. This is an old man. He's the oldest sibling and he's barking. Please, if you're listening to this or watching this, have any of you lot seen that documentary? I can't remember the name of it, but it's like there's like bears of them. They're all siblings, and I think their parents were siblings. which causes like a genetic
Yeah,
malfunction. And there was the one sibling that was in
on their face as well. That's what you can tell.
The guy.
There's something wrong.
There was one sibling in the rocking chair, the guy, and he was just barking. Please tell me you remember this. Barking in the chair like the whole time. My man's trying to interview the other siblings here. My man was just sitting there. I said, was it worth it? You couldn't find no one else in town? You couldn't find no one else in town?
Oh my God.
Now you have a child that barks. Not even a child, this man's all up in his 60s, white hair. In the rocking chair, just barking. And you can tell the rest of the siblings are used to it because they're just chatting as normal. It's become background noise to them. Them man not even face no one. They said, we've seen things. This ain't nothing.
No, but see when you can choose, you can actually choose to not give your children hereditary issues, like genetic issues. You could choose by just, varying the DNA. Just a tiny bit. I mean, just stepping out.
Step outside.
Do you get what I mean?
Maybe a neighbor.
I was gonna say next town, but you don't have to go that far. You can go to a neighbor.
A friend. You ain't got no one in school.
A schoolmate.
High school sweetheart. You said brother.
Were they homeschooled? What was it?
They had to be. Christiana, the boy's barking.
No. Were the parents homeschooled?
I don't know.
Why would you choose
All I
your
know is
sibling?
that the whole family, and not one single person in that family, no one, the smartest,
You're going to say
the
something
one
mad.
that could be interviewed, as in the one that was able to communicate enough to be interviewed.
Stop it.
I was like, is this the best we could get out of the match? She was doing the tour of her siblings. Why are you doing the tour? Why are you doing show and tell? And the ones that they left the one that was barking in the chair to the last. So just suspects. And she was showing, she's like, oh yeah, that's Randall. Randall, they do a concert with Randall. Randall's just in there rocking chair. Oh my God, sorry. And you was even more messed up. They're not even blood siblings. That's their stepsister. But I'm just so disgusted.
It's nasty, man.
As a Nigerian, where step siblings don't exist, that's your brother. That's your sister.
That's what I'm saying.
This is messed up.
Because you're not doing step. That's
It's not even like,
actually your sibling.
the little brother's coming in through fucking. The older brother's coming through fucking.
Why is everyone fucking
What
the girl?
is wrong with that woman?
Why is everyone fucking
I
the
need
girl?
to chat to that woman. I literally want to shake her and be like, you're fucking your brothers. You're actually fucking your brothers.
Like, babe, why couldn't you not go outside? Like,
why are you fucking your
and the
brothers?
thing is, she's capable of going outside because she's got a daughter that's not from them. So, like, you said, no, wait. It's my brothers.
Since we're all,
we
know each other,
but nothing touches my brothers.
My brothers. The young one and the older one.
She said she took it too far. She's like, I want to feel protected by a man. My brothers, though, yuck. Honest,
you're disgusting. I actually want to shake the woman.
Babe,
what are you doing?
Babe, you have options.
Yeah, please, the babe that wrote this, run, please. I don't know why saying my boyfriend.
Don't.
Remove yourself and be going.
Get rid.
What?
You need to be
What?
away. Get out of the situation because, baby, this situation is not for you. The fact that your partner is already doing it, and then you find out there's a pattern of behavior in the family. Girl, do not marry into this family. I'm sorry, because it is chaotic. You don't know what could happen. You don't know what actions are familiar and not in this family. Now you're gonna have a baby in the family. No, girl, get out. Get out. Just pack your things.
But then he knew that the younger brother was fucking the stepsister.
And he said,
mine.
He said, move, man.
I want to flog the babe. I'm sorry. I want to flog everyone involved. I want to flog them.
Boy.
Even the one that wrote in. Because what do you mean, my boyfriend? Why is he still your boyfriend?
Why is he still your boyfriend, babes? Get out. Because the mannerisms of
Oh,
the
no,
whole
she
family.
said she left him.
Okay.
No, I'm
Mannerisms of the
so
whole
annoyed.
family.
Why would you do that?
But you don't know trauma. You don't know what trauma she's dealing with over there, boy.
And now your son's barking in the rocking chair. Literally, that's all he was doing in the background. I said, was it worth it? And you didn't think after the first one, maybe we shouldn't do this again. You went to go and have, I think there was like 9 of them or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
So they're
I need to find the documentary and send it to you.
So see when obviously you have one or two, yeah, and obviously there's developmental delay, yeah. Like, wouldn't you just stop?
There's a Asian family. Was it in Bradford or something? They were cousins, and they kept having disabled kids to the point where I think they had to threaten that they were going to take their kids away if they keep having children.
It's
Immoral. All of them came out.
It's immoral because like the children are suffering.
Yeah, like all of them came out special,
and you don't have to. You don't have to do that. There's options.
Your cousin. Don't you ever bring my cousin to me as an option for a love interest? Are you crazy?
Anyway, we are going on to adult find of the week.
Yes,
on that note.
It's gonna be hell of a time chopping up this episode.
Go.
Might have 1 minute.
Go.
It'll be 1 minute. Hi.
Go.
Welcome. Sorry. I don't know why I'm so angry this week.
Guys, today my adult find of the week is hidden fruits, the raspberry white chocolate and milk chocolate covered ones. So hidden fruits, they come in a little tub. I think you can get them on GoPuff or certain retailers. I think like Waitrose, you might be able to. Certain retailers. But you can get it online anyway. It's called Hidden Fruits. And it's raspberries covered in white chocolate and then covered in milk chocolate. You're supposed to take it out of the freezer like 20 minutes before.
Oh, yes. The strawberry ones.
You had a strawberry one.
Yeah. Oh, they bang.
Whereas these ones, you don't actually have to take them out 20 minutes before, but you should to be safe on your teeth. But I had mine like 10 minutes after. It's just crunchy. It's tangy. It's chocolate. It's really chocolatey actually, which I didn't expect. Sometimes I don't know what I expect because I don't really like chocolate covered strawberries like that.
Yeah. Because same. Sometimes the strawberry is a bit sour.
Yeah. And then the chocolate after just leaves a weird aftertaste. But this, perfect. It didn't leave any of that aftertaste. It was sweet but tangy. It was just perfect. It balanced. And I think it's the milk chocolate next to the white chocolate. It just balanced perfectly. It was brilliant. So that is my adult find of the week. What's yours?
My one. Okay, I couldn't decide between the two. So I'm just going to say both of them because I know that they may potentially be seasonal. M&S gang. Rise up. The roasted, I think it's either smoked or roasted pineapple and habanero sauce that comes in it's like in a little glass tub. Incredible. I made some shawarma last night to be different. With some salad, chicken shawarma, flatbread, garlic mayo, and we had like a bit of that as well. Incredible scenes. That sauce, oh my God, it's like a chutney. Yeah, it's like a chutney. It's not a sauce, it's actually a chutney. Incredible. I think it's seasonal because it's part of their Viva collection. Hence why I'm like, get it now. Yeah. I'm literally going to go to M&S after this and go and grab as many as I can to get because they're absolutely incredible. And then my second one, M&S.
You got two this week?
Yeah, because again, they're seasonal and it's coming to, it's the end. I think it's coming to the end of summer, so I think they might start moving them. M&S have these mini cocktail cans. The smoked pineapple
bangs
daiquiri.
Bangs.
The smoked
bangs.
The smoked pineapple daiquiri.
Yeah. Lit.
Oh, that's what I was drinking whilst I was listening to Fred again. Oh my God. I wish I got more. I'm actually going to get more.
Yeah,
I'm going to M&S and I'm doing a shop again. Because what the hell was that?
At this point, you need branding from them because
I need branding for them. As in, the video that I did on my TikTok about them is literally on 63,000 views. Different M&S branches keep reposting that video. So I'm like, can you run a sister, voucher, something? But no, the smoked pineapple daiquiri, and even Tia's saying it. We don't usually align on taste and stuff. But
thanks.
Because one has, anyway, you know who has the questionable taste here. But the fact that
open the chocolate we're about to try.
Please run to M&S and if you get anything, get the smoked pineapple daiquiri. Incredible, will change your life. And that's my adult find of the week.
Right. Special note that I'm getting. Was it last week? Last week.
Yeah.
I said to Steph, this was my adult find of the week, which is the Fire and Ice chocolate. And I did say we're going to try it on the pods. So now you're going to get a fresh reaction from Steph as she tries it.
Is that pepper?
Hello. So the Fire and Ice, let me read it out. A tale of two halves. Cooling Tasmanian peppermint, warming habanero chili.
How do the influencers do it? Is the camera focusing? It doesn't smell nice. I used to get my retainer.
I just need to zoom in on her face. Can you fix it?
It tastes like Aberniki. This is terrible. This tastes like Aberniki in a chocolate. It's not even the experience. It just tastes like, I feel like I've literally just scooped up Aberniki. I just slapped it at the back of my tongue. You're eating this for pleasure?
I love it.
No.
And with that, guys, we have come to the end of our episode.
Let's wrap this shit up. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh!
Her face!
My ears hurt. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode, what is this, 25?
No, we're 20. Wait, yeah.
20. Wait. So hold on. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 25. If you enjoyed this, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream this podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on socials. We just got here podcast on TikTok. We just got here pod on Instagram. And WJGH podcast on Twitter. You can find me at Steph Achigbu, STEPHACHIGBU on Instagram and Twitter. Tia, where can they find you?
I'm Miss Tia. I am Tia Honey Roberts on Insta and Miss Tia Roberts on everything else, to be fair.
All right, guys. Bye.
See you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.